those that may be viewing us online in real time. Also, welcome to the folks that may be watching us at a later date and time, because as most people know by now, we do record our meetings and we upload them to our YouTube channel. So just be aware of that fact. If any comments, any opinions that are expressed will be recorded. Okay. And I would ask at this point, does any member of the committee have pecuniary interest with any of the matters before us? Seeing none, I'll move on from there. And adoption of the agenda. I have a move for that, moved by Ruth Ann, seconded by Jim O'Shea. All those in favor? The agenda has been adopted. And I'm going to declare that we are going into a statutory public hearing for the purpose of hearing two minor variance applications here today. These public hearings provide an opportunity for folks to ask for relief from planning rules and regulations. And it also provides an opportunity for members of the public to express comments on those requests for relief. And we encourage everyone to put forward their opinion and their comments on these applications. However, recent changes to the Planning Act have removed the right of appeal on Committee of Adjustment decisions. Only the applicant, public agencies, and specified persons may appeal the committee decision. And for those folks, the appeal period starts the day the decision is made, and it's 20 days in total. So I think I covered everything, and I'll turn it over to our fantastic planner. Good morning, Laura. Welcome, and please go ahead.
Good morning, Chair and committee members. The first application is for A-15-25. The recommendation is that the Committee of Adjustment approve minor variance application A-15-25, which varies section 3.1D to permit a two-story garage, and section 6.2D to permit a bunkhouse with an area of 53.5 square meters in the upper level of the two-story garage. As this application does meet the four tests of the minor variance and is in compliance with the 2024 provincial planning statement. The property address is 407 Antelope Trail. The owners are Mackenzie, and the agents are a dwelling design group. It's zoned shoreline residential with an official plan designation of seasonal residential. This property is located on Chandos Lake. As you can see in the site plan supplied through the report, the garage is proposed to be located well beyond 30 meters from the high water mark. It does meet the four tests of the minor variance, being that it is minor in nature. It is desirable and appropriate. It does meet the intent of the official plan, and it does meet the intent of the comprehensive zoning bylaw. I went through and reviewed the policies of the 2024 provincial planning statement, and this application is in conformity with that document. The minor variance application, as I mentioned, meets the four tests and is consistent with the PPS. It's representative of good planning, and it should be approved. We also did receive a comment from Crow Valley Conservation Authority, and they do not object to the application.
Wonderful. All right, thank you very much, Laura. Okay, and now I would ask if the applicant or the applicant's representative would like to speak. And there he is, Adam. Good morning. Popped right up there. You know the deal. You know the routine. So welcome, and please go ahead. We're just turning up your volume a little bit.
Sorry. No, Laura's got it pretty well covered. Just building a garage, 24 by 24 garage with the accessory bunkie use over it, and hoping that you'll pass the increased area.
All right, well, thank you for that. And if there's any questions, I'll certainly give you an opportunity to respond, okay? All right, so at this point, I'm going to ask if there's anybody that would like to speak on this application, either in support of or in opposition to any member of the public. And Laura, just to confirm, nothing written is no kind of written submissions. And I see nobody online. There's nobody here in the gallery has a burning desire to speak on this. So I'm going to turn it over to committee members. Questions, comments, or a motion, please.
Just a comment.
Sure.
I noticed in our survey, there were 3 or 4 that were saying, why does it cost $1,500 to get a garage built that's 2-story instead of a, whatever the size was? What's the difference of a couple of feet in the air, when you're building a garage? So this is something we have to look at when we're doing the zoning bylaw.
Yep.
Just to add to that, if anything, it reduces the footprint of accessory buildings on the lot, so it's a good idea. There's less environmental disruption if we can put the secondary bunkhouse on top of the garage.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah,
And
great.
reviewing the size as well. I mean, because of that, because they tend not to be standalone anymore, they're upper level of another building, so. All things that definitely we should look at, right? So,
I think Jim had his hand up.
yeah, Jim, did you have a question, comment, or a motion?
No, I was just gonna make the motion as recommended.
Okay, all right. Is there a seconder for that?
I'll second it, but, do you think we should be reading it all out, or do you think, just move the recommendation?
Move the recommendation because this recommendation
Okay.
includes the.
It includes everything, I know,
Yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
okay,
Okay,
okay.
all right. So Jim O'Shea moves it, you're seconding, the other Jim seconds it, the second Jim seconds it. All those in favor? That is approved. All right.
Thank you very
Thanks.
much.
See
Bye.
ya. Okay, and on to the next one, please, Laura.
Thank you very much. The next application is A-16-25. The recommendation is that the Committee of Adjustment approve minor variance application A-16-25 to vary sections 3.1H5 and 3.1D2 to permit a two-story garage with a rear yard setback to a right-of-way of 0.27 meters, as the application meets the 4 tests of the minor variance and is in compliance with the 2024 provincial planning statement. The address is 93 Dove Lane. The owner is D-Man. The agent is Black Point Construction or Holly Richards Conley. It is zone shoreline residential with an official plan designation of seasonal residential. The property has frontage onto Chandos Lake. And I just wanted to clarify with the right of way, the right of way does exist on the property, but it is not traveled any further than the garage portion. So it would not be interrupting any traveling to a different property or any access to another property. So I did want to just make sure that I touched on that. The application was compared to the tests of the minor variance, and it was found that the application is minor in nature. The application is desirable and appropriate. It meets the intent of the official plan and the intent of the comprehensive zoning bylaw. The application was also compared against the 2024 provincial planning statement, and it was found to be in compliance with the directives of the PPS. This minor variance application meets the 4 tests of the minor variance and is consistent with the intent of the provincial planning statement. The application is representative of good planning and should be approved, and we did hear from Crow Valley on this one, and again, they do not object.
Awesome. Thank you very much for that.
You're welcome.
Okay, and now I'm going to ask for the applicant's representative who's just popped up, somebody else who knows the routine here. Good morning, Holly.
Good morning.
Welcome, and please go ahead.
Through you, Madam Chair, I've got nothing else to add. As Laura stated, the right of way, while it appears to be a true right of way, is simply a walking path for anybody who wants to access it, and the garage won't impede on that.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for that. Okay, I'm gonna ask now if there's any member of the public that would like to speak on this matter, either in support of or in opposition to. I think we've got the actual owner here who's giving a thumbs up, so we know that's good. There's no one here in the gallery looking to speak. There's nobody online that I can see looking to speak. So turn it over to the members of the committee. Questions, comments, or motion, please.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Okay, Ruth Ann moves the recommendation, seconded by Jim Whalen. All those in favor? That recommendation is approved as well. All right.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, Holly. Thank you, Laura.
Great reports, Laura.
Thank
Mhm.
you.
Excellent. Okay, I'm going to declare that we're out statutory public hearing. And we just need to adopt the minutes of the previous Committee of Adjustment meeting that was held on September 2nd. And I've moved for that, moved by Paul and seconded by Jim O'Shea. All those in favor? Those minutes have been adopted. Motion to adjourn from committee. Moved by Colin, seconded by Jim O'Shea again. All in favor? We're adjourned.